Hello survivors and welcome to another video. In this video I'm going to be claiming Garrett and some 3-year tokens, of course. This was the end of the candle and cake events, and this is the second week of cake events and the end of the full candle sort of total. It was like an ongoing milestone reward. The top milestone was 6-star Garrett, who I managed to get on each region, and it is nice to actually receive a character in the mail. I don't know, it's such a nice feeling. So we're going to claim. And we're going to get our tokens as well. And we're going to take a little look at Garrett. I'll take a look at him in the Ascension Tower, because he's maxed out here. So as a 6-star, he has 400% damage and 100% heal reduction for 2 turns to up to 2 enemies. And this character gets plus 50% bonus HP. Now the rush is, I guess it's okay. It doesn't do anything special in terms of, you know, that you'd really want. The heal reduction, I guess, can be nice against certain characters. If revives are about to pop off, you could kill someone with Garrett and it actually blocks revives for 2 turns on those characters, which is kind of cool, especially against maybe shields and stuff like that. So against melee teams with, say, Jesus shield and anyone who's kind of tanky shields, maybe Koa as well. Obviously he's going to do trait damage against Jesus, but it could be pretty nice. It could be pretty, against ranged teams, not so much, because he's going to get absolutely destroyed by alert characters. He gets 50% bonus HP. I guess that's a nice little bonus, just to keep him alive a little bit. Taunt and heal. So he taunts 2 enemies for 2 turns. This character regains 20% of his max HP. It reminds me of the old rush of Cal as a 5-star. It would be nice if it was bonus HP, because he needs it, because he's not going to be doing that after each turn. He's going to need heals after each of those attacks from the taunts, and bonus HP is the only way to really guarantee that, I guess, because he could be full HP. And obviously he's going to heal that insta, so he's going to heal that as soon as he does the taunt. So if he's full HP already, he's not going to get anything from the heal. In terms of his stats, we did kind of just glaze over his stats. He's got low attack and high defense and reasonably high HP, which is pretty good. You kind of want him to be a tank, and his role is defined as a tank. So no real surprise there. If we look at his leader skill, he is not a protecting. Like he's got 2 traits, but they're not protecting each other. So fast characters will get killed by the strongs, but nothing can do anything against tough. So tough will just destroy the alerts, and there'll be no trait damage from the strong characters here. So not protecting each other. I think this is more of an attack team, and this is going to work well against Carl teams. So you see all strong and all alert teammates get 40% HP and a huge bonus to AP when taking damage. Now, because this is good for an attack team in terms of the traits, because obviously green's going to do well against fast, red's going to do well against greens. So like on a Carl team, you generally will have greens and yellows, and this is going to completely counter that. They're not going to take any trait damage, and they're only going to do trait damage. The biggest downside is there's no attacking side of this leader skill. 40% HP is a defensive, and a huge bonus to AP when taking damage is, you know, it's just sort of like neutral to defensive. There's no attacking. There's no AP on attack. There's no attack bonus. There's nothing. There are less attack bonuses that you can actually get with leader skills, but there's 2, you know, either neutralish but defensive ones, unfortunately. So you're going to have to stack out your characters with attack on mods and their weapons to really get any bonus from this as a leader skill. But it does make you a little bit tanky going into that fight. So I guess it's not bad, but it's not great. I probably wouldn't say this is the greatest leader, unless you have really high damage dealing reds, which there are. You know, there's Governor, there's Jesus. So you can get some pretty good characters in there. Now, there were other characters up for grabs, but I actually can't see them. But I think it was the 5-star version. So you could have got the 5-star version of this Garrett. I think you had to get over 5,000 or 6,000 candles for the 5-star version. And you can upgrade him to the 6-star version, obviously, if you want. Get him instantly as a 6-star is great. And I did get him as a 6-star, like I said, on both my regions, so I'm pretty happy. The other character you could have got, I think, was OG 5-star Garrett. Whether it was the blue or the red, I'm not really sure, but it's the shield. It's one of the shields. I think it was the blue. I'm not 100% certain though. I'm not really sure. I'm not really sure why they're handing that out. I guess it's for newer players who didn't get enough points, and just to get a nice, like a decent-ish, rare-ish character is kind of cool. So that's okay. But I like I said, I think this character's okay. I think having it as an instant 6-star is great. I'm not going to really be using this guy in raids at all, but having my roster buffed out with more 6-stars is always good. I think the candle event was really nice. I think the cake and candle, like the combos, the way it worked, you get some extra tokens for the anniversary wheel. The biggest downside of that event, without a doubt, is the fact that I couldn't see the leaderboard the entire time because I don't know why. And it wasn't just me on the device I was using, it was people on their mobile phones, some people on their mobile phones. And this was an issue. I think it was like a sort of, you know, there was a nod, sort of like, yeah, this is not working properly, and it should be better, and it needs to be better. You need to be able to track it. Everyone needs to be able to track it, not just some people. I could track it in the museum. Fortunately, you could just go into the museum and go to your collection and just multiply how many collections you handed in by 300 and then add the extra candles. So that's how I had to keep track. But yeah, I like the rewards, you know, getting 50 cakes and some trainers to every hand-in. So I got 25 hand-ins. So that's what I got 10. I got over 100 3-star trainers from this. That's insane. And then obviously I handed these in. I only got 9 of these handed in, but I got loads of these crates. And I still got some of these crates just waiting, just to be used when I need them. I like crates better than being given characters, mainly because characters straight up take your roster space. So I was using those 3-stars as I got them, basically, but I'm not too disappointed. It was nice to just use trainers on, you know, 6 stars, 5 stars. I wanted to become get ascended. I did get a Dante during this first 2 weeks of the anniversary event, so I just plowed a lot of these characters, these trainers into him. So, and he got up to maxed out 5-star pretty quick because of that. So I'm pretty happy. I was happy with the first half. I'm not sure if they're going to do something for the second half of anniversary. Obviously, if we look at the time left on the cake event is 1 day, but that's just the hand-in stuff that you haven't handed in. Let's say you've got some cakes that you haven't handed in. Make sure you hand them in, just because you get some extra little bit bonuses. The 3-year tokens especially are going to be nice. But the anniversary event itself has got another 31 days. So they could do like a second half of the event with different rewards within it. We'll have to wait and see. I'm hoping that they do, because I like the cake and candles side of it. I'm not sure what they could do for the second half of it. But I'm looking forward to potentially there being something else. If there isn't, if it's just tokens from war and stuff, it's still okay. We'll still get some more pulls on the wheel. It's definitely going to be up for 30 days. We do have the login for 4 tokens per day as well. So just make sure you keep logging in. Make sure you keep logging in and get your free tokens. Should get at least another pull. If there's another war or 2, might get lucky with a second pull as well. So do tell me what you thought about the first half of the anniversary event with the cakes and candles. What did you get as your reward? Did you get the 8k candles needed for 6-star Garrett? And are you going to be using him? What do you think of 6-star Garrett? That's the end of this video though, guys. Thank you very much for tuning in. And as always, keep on surviving, guys. Keep on surviving.